I'm kind of in disbelief right now. I've made 4 or 5 trips from Nashville to Anniston. We are moving out of our 4 bedroom, 2.5 bath home here it's not actually in Nashville, it's in Ashland City, which is west of Nashville. I work in, I say downtown Nashville, but close to Broadway, at a very busy ER. I love my job. I'm still going to be working here in Nashville. I am not going to be changing my career path. This is just a season of life that we are downsizing, trying to minimize our debts, minimize excess overhead, figure out where we want to be as far as like building a home, buying a home, where do we want to be for a community. We're at this very just odd season of life for my husband and I. I am just really starting my career, and my husband is, nearing the end of his career. He's 56. He only has to work for another 6 years. So it's kind of like, well, where do we go? What do we do? I'm still going to have to work for several years, but we have a hard time committing. So I've decided, while we're trying to figure all that out, I am going to move out of this house that was a significant overhead. We didn't like this house. Everything in this house is falling apart. It was kind of like the universe just telling us, like, this is not the place for us. Literally, since we lived in this house, our fridge has gone bad, our gutters have fallen off, our heat didn't work when it was snowing. Yes, it snows in Nashville, in case you didn't know that. We had significant problems in this house. Our garbage disposal stopped working. Our drains backed up. Like, there's just been so much. So anyways, fast forward a little bit. My husband experienced some serious loss in his family. It kind of like just really started this thought process of like, where do we want to be? What do we want to be doing? What does the future look like? We don't want to work our lives away. We want to work minimally, but still be able to live a nice life. None of us are getting out of here alive. Let's just say that. And all of us are replaceable. I've had these epiphanies throughout my life, but this one was, I would say it was more so geared towards my husband, because this directly affected him and his family, the family that I married into. And he's getting older, where friends are starting to die off, friends are starting to get terminal illness, family members are not making it. I believe his dad is going to be 74 this year. It's just, all of us are getting older, all of us, life progresses. I just watched I call her my baby cousin, who's not a baby, she's 29, and she just had her first baby, and I remember holding her as a baby. So life just progresses, life goes by, and it will pass you by, and you have to make the best of it, whatever that looks like. So for us, we are gonna be commuting from Alabama for a little bit. What does that look like? So Tom is on the road a lot. He does, 5 events in the US and 4 in Europe, along with other things like conventions and venue shopping and tourism and electronic conventions. There's a lot of other things. So he's gone a lot. It didn't make sense to have this house with the overhead that we had, and for us not to like it. So we also don't have a down payment for a home at this moment because my husband does not want to part with the Alabama house for various reasons. So we're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. So like, what do? I really didn't want to commute every day. It's 3.5 hours from my front door in Alabama to my place of work. And so we just started brainstorming, and he's like, you can stay in hotels, you can stay with friends, you can do this, you can do that. And I've looked for roommates. I've looked for a room to rent. I've looked at staying out of my car. I've looked at campsites. I've really kind of looked at everything. And when I got to the root of this all, like, why am I doing this? It's because I'm wanting to save money and get out of debt. So I pretty much have committed to living out of my car part-time. I have a Crosstrek Subaru that's a 2020. So those things are built for outdoor life. I have started the process of transforming my car into a place for me to stay. That includes a mattress that goes in the back, that includes a refrigerator that does freezing and cooling, that includes window shades, that includes portable internet, that includes, everything you need that you have in home in your car, minus like an oven, minus a microwave, minus those things. Think minimalist. And so that's going to be my mindset moving forward, is minimalist. But I'm very nervous. I don't particularly like change when it has to do with my life and my lifestyle and my something that's going to affect me every day. But change is good too. Change brings innovation. Change brings changing of perspective. Change can bring gratitude. Change can bring opportunity. So that's what I'm choosing to focus on. But this is going to be one of my last nights in my house in Ashland City. Me, my husband is in Brazil, have moved everything out of here except for what's in this room. That's a dirty clothes hamper. And we have the mattress on the floor and a sleeping dog with his ball. So it's kind of like car camping. It's just kind of getting me ready for it. We had bought new furniture when we moved here a year ago because the moving company wanted too much money. So I was able to sell just about everything from here. I only have a bedside table left and the bed that I'm on and the bed frame. Everything else is moved. So anyways, I just wanted to share that with you. I'm excited to start this journey. I'm also very nervous about this journey. And you can just follow me along if you're interested